It sounds like the Friday morning of a con where you're checking the group chat to see if anybody's currently awake. It's like, okay, people are awake. I can message now. It's
Yeah.
The weave itself is considered an illusionary force that is literally the strands of fate that holds the realms together. Weave Mother, is considered the first ever god. And she is set to be the person that actually created the universe itself. The Weaver is considered a demon, a force of chaos.
Am I crazy, or is it possible? Don't nod. Stop that. It's not the question.
You're notice that she's dropping pages on the ground. They're blank. She's dropping them on the ground. They're blank. Dropping them on the ground. They're blank. You happen to look at her with what few pieces of skin that Manon has. She's starting to get coated in tattoos. You two are now the tattoo buddies. Like everything beneath the neck is all.
We are talking.
I'm just curious. Where has she not been tattooed? Because I would know.
Well, I mean,
Wow.
I don't know about her other tattoos, but the Bahamut tattoos are like rib cage up to like collarbone, and then it goes across.
Okay, so I'll have to read those later. All right.
You are able to figure out that Trigga represents death and the sky itself. She is also a nine-eyed raven. Okarai represents rage, but was originally trickster. That also represents the nine-tailed fox, and obviously Remus is the serpent, and the avatar of hate, obviously from Malik's time. Each of them were in prison for the exact same situation. Chronomage. They were all chronomages.
The only one that's I'm very concerned about is powers of her daughters, the two twins, Cacopio and Rose. There's a balance needing to be, and currently it's unbalanced.
And immediately as you guys appear, you just see a familiar, like, human-skinned tiefling murdering a bunch of marionettes, like, bloodied and covered, as he just immediately just turns with you with his bowstring. Where the fuck were you? With that, and the trap being active, the second trap being activated, the marionette's actually going to drop. The similar skinned star tiefling moving through the corridors as if locks, doors, and stairwells are nothing but figments of imagination to them. Azalea, once again you hear the voice screaming to come save me.
This time I run towards the screaming.
Okay. All right, you're going to start run to the screaming. It does sound like it's above you, so you're going to start to run.
We'll stop there.
Okay. With that, you can tell that there's another creature in this room that's actually the puppeteer. You see all these strings actually moving with like this mage hand, and it immediately just pulls it up and it goes somewhere else in the house. Combat is done. All right. So, the battle just finished. This large mage hand-like object pulls itself away, and what's left of the marionettes just lies there motionless. As you guys look at these creatures you defeated, the guardian marionettes. Compared to the other ones, these creatures themselves have no structure for a face. They, by all intents and purposes, still have a head-like structure, but it almost looks like someone purposely removed anything that gave them individuality, and intents and purposes, now they just have a flat structure for a face. The creatures that they create still have faces representing different emotions, but these ones look like they've been subjugated to like a pain to get removed from any individuality that they had before. You're able to defeat them. Door is open. I know Azalea's not here, but her major goal that she had last time was she was going to go find the person screaming for help. So that's where she was going. To remind you, this door here is where you guys were going, so you guys could wrap around and go upstairs, as that's where you heard the sound. So, Rizu.
I heard the clicking sound back in the main atrium.
That's right, thank you. There is a total of 3 clicks that did happen back in the atrium. Thank you. I forgot about that. Also, sorry, I forgot this. New layout. We just finished, made by Kohaku. She made the new updates to the layout. So we got a new shiny, pretty layout.
You ride eternal, shiny and chrome.
Shiny. Anyhow.
Well, after all that, we might as well go through the door. We've earned it.
This
Didn't
door,
we go
right?
check out where the clicking noise was too?
True.
And as we're going, I am going to resummon Biscuit as Bisco Dragon.
Okay.
Joe, the clicking sound we heard, is that the same clicking as the first time when we found an item in the statues?
Yep.
I think Alistair's just going to be like, the person's been screaming this whole time. I don't think it's anything of urgency. Probably some kind of echo. We could probably go back to the statues if we want, and there's probably something there.
We could split up again.
Right. That doesn't seem very advisable.
Why not?
Especially if this place is trapped.
We've already had the door closed between us once. 5 minutes ago.
As long as you can get your sister to follow that line of reasoning, I agree.
Feels like a week ago.
But
All right, so you guys head back around to the main atrium.
Yeah, she's not here to argue.
Okay. As you guys head back in the main atrium,
Come along.
the one statue that represents what looks like a soldier wrapped around with a snake around opens up and reveals 3 items inside. You find yourself a finger ring that looks like it's made of silver, and it looks like it illuminates like the galaxy itself. Another ring that looks like it has a mixture of greenish and purple energy. Trying to remember what the other thing was. Actually, no, it was just those 2. Never mind. I'm sorry.
They're gonna look at Ronnie and be like, "You want to use your spyglass thing
I'm
again?"
going to get out my little magnifying glass and see what these are.
Okay. The silvery ring is the ring made of silver is just called the Silvery Stars. It holds energy that looks like it's been pulled in from the energy of the atmosphere itself. The ring, hang on, I gotta pull up its information. I need D&D Beyond. Your charisma score gets increased by 3. Your charisma saving throws get increased by 3, and you get additional radiant damage to your attacks. It requires warlocks or sorcerers only, and you do get extra abilities to go with it, including fairy fire and lightning spheres to go with it. The item itself looks like it's made of the stars itself within the galaxy. The last one is the Ring of Eldritch Focus. This ring itself specifically requires a patron's blessing to use. It increases your range of Eldritch Blast while also increasing damage of Eldritch Blast.
Right. Well, it seems I explain all of that, and well, it seems like that's between you and me, Nova.
True. I mean, I'll take the silvery star one if.
Seems to make sense.
I don't know.
Above table between you, me, and the lamppost, I'm already maxed out on Christmas, so.
Oh, right.
Unless it allows you to exceed the maximum, it's not going to help me in.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Except for the radiant damage.
So Nova, you're gonna take it then?
Yeah, the silvery star one for sure. The ring. That one.
All right. Oh, what about the Eldritch Focus?
I give a dubious look to the Eldritch Focus one. Well, I'm not sure how much I want his blessing, but yeah, I'll hang on to it because I don't think any of the rest of us can use it.
Okay. Give me a perception check as you choose to hang on to it.
All right. That's gonna be 11.
11. It takes a few seconds, but as you decide to say, I'm just gonna pocket it for now, the eyes within the statue that you pull these rings from start to glare at you, Ronin, and giving you kind of like an unsettling feeling that kind of chooses of a, if you want it, you're gonna have to pay for it.
Right. Well, there's nothing new about that. I sort of mutter to myself and make the rest of you wonder why.
Is there anything else different about the room?
About the room? No.
Yeah, sorry, they can finish.
Well, I was just gonna say, if you want, I could hold on to it for now, and we can figure out later. Ronin, unless you, I don't know if it's gonna cause you any pain or anything.
Right now, I'm just carrying it. If
Okay.
something changes,
Can go
Right.
from there. Makes sense.
Okay. All right. Seems like the rest of the statues are locked.
So back towards the creepy screaming lady.
getting our steps in.
Okay.
Must be a Tuesday.
I love the enthusiasm.
Okay, so you guys have, excuse me, head back around. You guys head up the steps. Let me switch over to second floor. You guys will appear up here.
Do we still hear Screamy McScream?
It's not consistent. It's taken randomly. And as of right now, it's kind of quieted down. Whether or not it's trying to specifically be quiet or just took a break from it, it is kind of stopped. But you do know last time you heard it, it was on this floor somewhere. There is a replacement of sound though now. Now take into account, just like you guys see it, this walkway, you can see down to the main floor from it. The red carpet up here itself has been covered with what looks like an ashy-like substance. Looks like in case of like where there might be like blood splats, there is like almost like crushed stone that's like almost so powdered it looks like ash all over the place. In a distance, you can't hear it from
like using kitty litter to clean up oil in the garage.
I mean, it looks more like a marblish kind of color, but yeah. The
Oh, you said
um,
there were bloodstains. It was on the bloodstains. I was
no,
like,
I
are
said
they...
it looks like bloodstains, but
Oh, okay.
it's it's like where bloodstains would be, but it's a powdery residue in place of what would be bloodstains. The You do see that there are marionettes all over the place on this floor, but you do notice that they're all dead. They're not hanging. They're not like asleep. It looks like someone actually like butchered them up here. Oh, I should actually put Tyler in with you as I talk about butchering marionettes. They are not just like taken apart by joints like mannequins. It looks like someone actually painstakingly like ripped off shoulder pieces, dismembered heads by almost like force, but there looks like jagged cuttings in the bodies. You do hear from 3 different sources, from 3 different areas, one south, one west, and one east. It sounds like there's almost like a sound of blade to like a kind of a stone, like almost someone's just digging into a marionette somewhere. But the sound is all misplaced around here. You can't tell where it is.
I am going to send Bisco Dragon to peek through. Actually, let me make sure I picked the right form. Is she the one looking? Or is the imp looking? Oops, I goofed. It's the imp that can turn invisible. Oh well. I'm still going to have Bisco Dragon peek around and look down this hallway and see if she can tell what's going on.
Okay, the only thing that Bisco Dragon can see right now is double doors that are currently closed.
Ooh. So these
I'm gonna
doors?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna try the good old going door to door, so I'm just gonna start with this one.
Which one?
Over
The steel one or the
this.
metal? The wood one? The wood one?
Yeah.
Okay. The wood one itself is actually barely hanging on. It is technically locked, but as soon as you like just touch it, the doors just kind of fall down, and it kind of creates like this dust pattern around it that you gotta. And it's just.
I hear this crash and run up behind her.
This room has not been cleaned in some time. There are no marionettes in here to speak of, but there is still a fireplace that is well lit. Even though it looks like it's not been cleaned, there's no footprints anywhere. It looks like someone's constantly replacing the wood in the fire. There are 2 couches there that are specifically aimed towards, one over a large clean bared rug, and then one close to that the bare rug itself is dirtied and tattered. This room looks like it was originally a meet and greet with a bar in it. The glasses are far past dirty, somewhat cracked, and the alcohol itself, bottles are closed, but they are empty inside, as if no one ever opened up the actual corks, but somehow the liquid just evaporated. That's what you can see as far as standing in the doorway.
Well, that's not creepy at all.
I'm gonna lean my head and be like, if someone's in here, just scream again.
Do you want me to have Biscuit take a look?
She didn't scream. And I'm gonna go turn around and try to get the other door.
Okay. The other door is locked and it is secure. This door looks like it actually has been well maintained, as it is a steel door, and it looks like someone has painstakingly taken time to actually make sure the hinges have been WD'd 40'd quite often.
While she's looking in there, I'm going to have Biscuit look around in this room and see if there's anything inside the cabinets. There's cabinets, or these are just tables or whatever.
Biscuit can give me an investigation check looking around the room.
I'm going to try to kick in the steel door.
Investigation is intelligence, right?
Yeah, and if you want to kick in the steel door, any athletics check from Manon.
Okay, well, Biscuit's investigation is 6. I don't think that's going to get anywhere, so let's see what Manon does.
Okay, I'll just
It's a
say
9.
the only thing that Biscuit sees outside of like what I've already stated is that this floor it feels like, not like there's a hidden entrance, but it feels like it's so tattered that a lot of the right side of the room where you guys come in, especially where Biscuit is now, the floor seems like it's getting weaker, like due to water damage. Biscuit's light enough
Can
to
she
not
see where the
where it is.
well, and she flies?
Uh, it's all around where the tattered bear rug is. So everything from the right side of the fireplace over is all worn and damaged by some kind of liquid that's been soaking into the ground for some time. It's
Can
well
she
past
look up at
dry,
the
but
ceiling and see if there's stains in the ceiling?
it looks like there is a marking
leak
in the
in the
ceiling,
ceiling?
like there was like a crack in it, but it does not look like it naturally like had liquid coming through it. There just looks like a crack on the ceiling due to like some kind of weight somewhere upstairs, but doesn't look like it has ever been damp by anything.
She's going to look under this rug.
Okay. Look under the rug, and you do see that part of the floor is destroyed underneath the rug. The rug is, it's probably not there. It's not exactly there to actually like make sure no one can fall into it or a trap. It just looks like it's painstakingly put there to make sure it hides the marks. But it looks like any minute if someone puts weight, like they sit on the couch or move over there, their weight plus the weight of the couch will collapse inwards. It looks like
Okay,
the
so we're
couch
not
there is perfect.
seeing really a source for where the liquid would have come from.
Mm-mm.
It just something got spilled in here at some point
Correct.
and did a lot of damage. Okay,
Correct.
thank you.
Manan, you had a 9. You kick in the door. As soon as you do, you immediately fall backwards into the room you just busted into. And yeah, no, it's pretty sturdy.
The area they're investigating is one of the areas we heard the screams, correct?
You just know that when you guys were downstairs, you guys heard a scream up above you, which is going to be in this area you guys are in. Anywhere on the right side of the map. So either anywhere on this side of the hallway that you guys are on, but you guys don't have an exact approximation of exactly where the scream was.
Can I try to shoulder check the door?
Okay, DC will be higher, so give me an athletics check.
I'm gonna wait to see what everyone else did.
That was a 24.
24. Okay. You are able to bust in a certain way where the lock just kind of comes undone, but the door is still pretty solid. You're able to open it, and you do find what looks like a half wall here, going up about 2 feet. It looks like someone broke it down to put something inside, and it looks like someone actually put a small chest back here that has itself 3 specific squares in there that looks like it only opens up by inserting some kind of square-like objects inside.
Can I pick up the chest?
The chest
take it
is
out?
actually like sealed to the ground. You can do another athletics check if you want to, but I'll only give you one chance to try to pull it off the ground.
Something I would do.
It is considerably heavy.
Plus 5. That's a 18.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to pull it off the ground. The chest itself does weigh itself about a good 50 pounds. It is solid stone, and it looks like... Just heard shot. For a second, I thought it was like a response to the 50-pound chest. God dang.
Suddenly I have a deep man voice.
The chest itself does fall to dimensions of roughly about 5 feet in width. It is solid stone. It seems like it's enchanted to be shut, and only when what looks like small, maybe 1 foot cube objects fit inside of it, 3 of them apiece, does the chest enchantment break. There
Just
is
gonna drag it into the hallway
okay.
in front of everybody and just set it down here.
Okay.
And just say, this looks important. Maybe we should figure out how to open it or drag it around.
There is an inscription on it that is written in common. But it looks like someone wrote it after the enchantment, so it kind of seems very poorly chiseled. the warrior that has the right to rule has the right to the warrior who has the right to rule has the right to wield. There is also an emblem on the chest itself.
Investigate the emblem.
Sure, you can give me an investigation check on it.
$16.
16. The emblem itself is a half body, straight up, non-gendered. It just looks like a humanoid form with a total of 2 wings folded straight up, 2 wings folded straight down from the back, and spear in one hand and sword in the other.
Does this look familiar to anybody?
I'll say if any of you are from the material plane, you can give me a history check on it. Trying to think any of you are.
I feel like I
It's
would
one person.
do it with disadvantage because I spent part of my time there,
Okay, sure.
and in a little out of the way village when I was around
Yeah.
land folks.
Rating.
So, and that's going to be a whopping history. Yeah, that's a 5.
Does not look familiar to.
Didn't get
Got an 18.
18. You're from the material plane? I thought you were from the Feywild.
I mean, I rolled at disadvantage, like Ronin said, because I feel like I would have
Okay,
been on raid. In
gotcha.
that,
All right, 18.
if that's okay.
No, that's fine. You have seen this emblem many times in the material plane, especially in the past 5 years. With the coming of the current age, the remnants of what is left of the Avra Empire has split itself off into new factions. The primary faction that's left follows this logo.
Relay that information to the rest of the group.
Okay.
So is this like a god that they worship, or?
I mean,
So
we've
just the
been getting
logo.
we get enough information about what Cocopia looked like with the 4 wings to say to have at least that part be familiar. I would say.
Yeah. I mean, you could assume now, like with the information that the rest of you have that wouldn't have known this, could at least understand that the symbolism to Cocopial does bring in more results to the logo.
I mean, it looks like what we've heard about the one of the twins, the dark one, with the 4 wings and all.
I could try to break it open. Emphasis on try.
If I had to guess, there's probably the keys somewhere up here. Try looking for them. If we don't find them, then we can try breaking it. But if it's magically enchanted, that's probably a bad idea.
Biscuit is actually going to wander back into this room because I had her looking in cabinets and I just realized, hey, there's a fireplace in there. Is there anything above the fireplace? Like,
There
is there a
is something
mantle?
above there. If he goes inside the fireplace and is careful of the fire, he does see that there is a cube hanging up there. That is the key shape.
Oh, she's going to fetch that.
Okay.
And bring it back to drop it in Manon's hand.
Okay. The base of the square itself is a singular wing, and it does fit into one of the slots of the actual chest.
I'll put it in the slot.
Okay, as you put it in, you do hear like the enchantment chatter a little bit, but it's still solid.
Okay, look, I was right. I'm gonna start walking this way.
Okay, so you're gonna go to the left. All right,
Yeah, we'll check this door.
walk this way. Just the same way as it was from Manon. It is a wooden door that is barely holding up. As soon as you kind of just touch it, it does just kind of fall over and teeter in. And just like the other room, it is not clean.
Be careful of the floor. If it's anything like the one over here, it might not take a person's weight.
I will pull out my the Crimson Rose.
The
It's
scythe.
like a scythe.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna use it to kind of like my terms sound the floor. So I'm gonna hit the floor in front of me before I step on it to see if it's like if it's squishy or weak feeling.
Seems as
You
solid
have
as the floor you're standing
weights.
on.
I know, but I don't. How tall is the ceiling?
Ceiling is only about 10 feet high, so you could fly
Yeah, that's not
technically.
going to do him any.
Good.
I mean, you
I know,
could,
but
but
I'll
you got to still
hover.
get to the
Use
archway.
my wings as backup. I will make entry into the room and start checking around.
Okay. Same thing. There is a door there. The door itself is barely being held up, including the wall that supports it. But you do see in this room that there is compared to the dirtiness of the room, the couch here is relatively still pretty neat. It looks like at least someone has come in here and at least used this for a resting spot. There is a small oil lamp that is currently holding a candle to it that is not enchanted by any means, but looks like someone has constantly kept maintenance on this to at least let the flame continue. And then there's a small planter right here that looks like it's given at least a proper smell that's working against the dirtiness of the room.
Okay. Is that a cabinet that they're in or just a table?
It's a cabinet. The cabinet's half open and it does look empty.
I mean, I'll just peek in there real fast just
Okay.
to make sure there's nothing in there.
Yeah, there's as soon as you open it up, you just find nothing but dust and grime.
Then I will move down into this room.
Okay, once again, it just busts open. You find yourself in a very ornate and now clean, which looks like officer's office. You do see a beautiful chair with a gorgeous red oak desk, 2 chairs at the side, and a large fireplace at the end with a boar head mounted overwards. There is several pieces of parchment over the desk itself that looks relatively clean, and it looks like compared to the previous rooms, it looks like there's not even any wax on these candles. It looks like someone has been coming here once every hour to make sure that it is properly cleaned. There's no dust, even a little bit in this room.
What do the papers say?
Okay, if you want to check out the papers, you can give me an investigation check on the papers.
An 11.
11. It just seems like it's a correspondence to somebody. It looks like it is from somebody who is the keeper of this home or someone who maybe maintains it. Leaving coordinates for somebody that they assume is going to actually come back and use their office, i.e. this room. It is mentioning about comings and goings in this house in the past year. But with that check, you can't really make it heads or tails about like if any of these names make sense to you. It is kind of like just like a in and out log.
Like who's been here and who hasn't?
Correct.
Like quick scan it. Do I see like Malik or anybody we've been trying to find?
No names in here actually coincide with you. The only name that you would realize is excuse me. Oh shit. Where did I put his name? Bertrand. You do notice that the person who's writing these notes out is for Bertrand, the butler of the place. He's the one who's actually making these notes.
I'll pocket them.
Okay.
And then is there any drawers or anything on the desk?
There are drawers. They are unlocked. You do find yourself a total of 2 scrolls. One scroll is for teleportation circle, and then the other scroll is for mass cure wounds.
Cool. I will pocket those as well, and then make my way to the fireplace because that's where Ronine said she found the other one.
Okay. You do go in the same spot that she would have found hers, and you do find another cube. This cube specifically has the shape of a spear, cross, and a sword.
I take that and bring it on back out and be like, well, here's the next one.
Just hovering around the corner, like waiting for you to check the fireplace to be like, is it in there?
I'll hand it to. I'll walk up and I'll hand it to Manon. Be like, here's the next one. Since she's being a creeper.
Oh God, you're on top of me. Okay.
Not the first time she said that. Not going to be the last.
Stop it.
Except last night.
Oh my God. I'll take the cube and I'll put it in the slot.
Okay. Once again, you hear some of the enchantment shatter, but does not totally break yet. At this point, you start to hear the aggressive cutting sound of the actual dagger to what sounds like wood or some kind of plaster. It's coming louder and louder now, along with what sounds like footsteps. But due to the sound and the way it echoes in this place, it's hard to determine exactly where it's coming from.
So we still don't have a directional on it?
No, it's hard. I mean, does anybody have a passive perception of at least 19?
No.
I'm one off. 18.
17,
okay.
that's all. But no.
No. Due to this person's being able the ability to stay constantly stealth, they do have a natural 19.
I don't like that vibe. So, can I try to bust through these doors so we could potentially hide out if need be?
Mm-hmm. Sure. All right. These doors are actually not locked. They actually already have the hinges down, almost like somebody specifically made it where they kind of maybe were here like you before, where they did not want to worry about unlocking it, and they actually turned the handles and just bust them straight down so the locks could never engage. The doors themselves are just there to be pushed open.
I'll go with Manon.
Yeah, you want to come in? Let's go.
Yeah, I'll go with her.
Okay, I need both of you to give me dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, of course.
Oh, no, of course.
Oh, who's the guy who's funny because he's testing the floor?
Okay, so that's not too bad. I got a 17.
Okay.
I got a 9.
Nova, you immediately react and pull yourself back out of the room so you can step yourself back in the hallway. Manon, you're going to immediately get grappled as someone jumps from the ceiling and actually grabs you and actually puts a blade to your neck. You are going to take a total of 10 points of slashing damage as immediately someone in full armor immediately drops down and immediately puts like a scimitar around you and holds
Would
you.
I be able to do anything as a reaction besides jumping out of the room?
Depends what you want to do.
I was thinking like as the reaction, just rolling Eldritch Blast at it.
No, because you would not have known about this and you wouldn't have prepared for it. I'm getting you freed out so you don't go in range. As Emily holds you there.
I'm gonna IHOP him.
For the what? There's
Reaction.
10 points? Okay, sure. Yeah.
No. Well, you can make a wisdom saving throw if he wants to stand a chance. Look, I have this ability. I'm milking it.
That is going to be a 25.
Okay, never mind. That's half damage, I believe.
Okay.
So 5. You double check.
You all hear, but Nova, you see that you hear someone sounding kind of muffled behind a helm, kind of. Now, what the fuck are you doing here? Speak fast and speak the truth. As he just holds the blade and he kind of pulls a little bit of the blade closer to your neck just to let you bleed just a tiny bit to show that he's serious.
Can we Eldritch Blast him now?
If you want to go initiative.
I'm gonna respond. Stuck here, trying to leave. How about you?
Trying to leave, yet you're opening more doors.
That's how we find out how to leave.
He kind of like peeks around as he hasn't seen your face yet. He kind of like pulls back a little bit with his head, but still holding the blade solid. Who are you?
I'm gonna roll a dice. It's under 10. If it's over 10, I'm gonna drive my knee up and try to kick him in the balls.
Okay. You'll be at disadvantage because you are being
fair.
grappled. So go ahead and roll for ball knee kick.
Nat 20.
At disadvantage, no, not at 20, but not awful. Did you say it was an unarmed strike?
It would have to be an
At
unarmed.
disadvantage?
Yeah, it'd have to be an unarmed strike.
It's a 22.
22.
Nice.
Okay. You immediately go back with a kick as he immediately kind of just quick pulls back. As you're able to successfully hit him, how much damage?
6.
6.
My objective isn't so much to like do damage, but to like do something as a to
That's an
loosen his
awesome-
grip.
Well,
and
hold up. You're kicking him in
jump
the
out.
balls. I'm gonna speak for a man here. You're gonna get kicked in the balls. He's gonna fight back. So we're gonna roll initiative.
Okay, sorry.
Actually, you should probably make a Constitution saving throw to make sure he doesn't throw up.
You know what? Fair.
True. Very true.
As of
Dexterity
now,
to
Okay.
make sure he
Save.
has both of them. Still.
Okay, that is a 23. I'll say dexterity. Sure. This is all fair. That is
Says the man who was also a paramedic.
that's a 19. So he's all good.
All right.
All right. So yeah, roll initiative.
Are we all rolling initiative?
Technically,
or-
yes. Unless
assume
you are
so.
actively going to tell me you're not going to fight.
No.
I just want him to let me go.
By
Look,
kicking
the
the
player
balls.
between-
He let you go.
The
He let
player
you
in me
go.
is like, did he let me go?
Well, he did
He-
after you kicked him in the
He'd
balls.
have to.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah, now we're cool.
Not by his standards.
You did
He's
10
not.
points. I took more
Just-
damage than he did.
Just throw him in that copper tub. That's fine. And drown him.
But he took points of ball damage. You don't know. No.
Ball damage.
Oh,
He's
come
vulnerable to
on.
ball damage.
He's vulnerable.
We all.
It was a ballsy joke.
Do you feel good about that? Do you feel good about that one?
I like
That
it.
joke was balls.
I liked
All right.
it, though.
20 or higher.
It was funny.
Rough show, guys. Rough show. All right. He goes first.
Thanks, Banan.
15 or higher. All right. Alistair, no. What'd you get, Alistair?
17.
17. Nova.
16.
Okay, so 10 or higher. What you got?
Biscuit
12.
got a 14. I got a 12.
Who has higher dexterity between Ronin and Bjorn?
My dex is 13.
I have a 14.
Okay, so
All right, so I'm last.
Manan, what'd you get?
I got 7.
Sucks to suck.
Oh, I'm not last.
All right. As he just immediately just kind of coughs a little bit, he's going to drop his scimitar that looks like it wasn't even his, and he's going to just randomly pull up a greatsword that he had laying on the ground. And he is going to immediately attack Manan. I'm going to have him start off with... he's going to immediately... actually, no. He's going to attack first. So we're going to start off with his first attack. 16 to hit.
That's a miss.
Okay. Multi-attack. 20 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. That is 6 points of slashing damage. And then he is going to bonus action cast shield. And you're going to see a magical barrier surround him that's going to give him additional AC until the beginning of his next turn. That's the end of his turn. We are going to go to Alistair.
All right. I guess 5, 10, 20. I guess I get to there and I see this now, I guess, is
Yep.
what's going on because I
Yep.
hear a ruckus. Does there appear to be water in those bathtubs?
They're actually just dried out and they're mostly filled with steam right now. It looks like someone just recently emptied them.
No, I won't be that dumb. All right. I will shift to there. And I will attempt to sword this guy.
Okay.
Why don't we try? Good. 25 to hit.
That is a hit.
All right. So I'm swinging with the radiant short sword.
Okie dokie.
I guy. So 17 points of radiant damage.
Got it.
And I will end my turn just saying, I don't know who you are or what you want, but we're not your enemies. I'll end my turn.
Okay. I will immediately have him respond as you can't tell what he's looking at. His helm covers his eyes, but he gestures like a little bit of the points of the blade to Manon and explains that we will never hold back against the queen. And we will then go to Nova.
Nova hears what he says and decides to Eldritch Blast him instead.
Okie dokie.
He was waiting. She was waiting to see how he responded, but
Okay.
that's 18 plus 12 to hit.
Yeah, that's definitely hit.
Okay, so first one. Oh, that's right. This changed. Now I need a D10. Where is my D10? There you are. That would be 8 plus 6 damage for the first
Okay.
blast. Now, second blast. That was 13 plus 12 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. Second. That's only a 7 plus 6.
So 13 points of damage.
Yes.
How do you want to kill him?
This is.
Oh,
This is force damage.
Okay.
I'm just gonna. You're just gonna see her like peelish, Eldritch Blast go out to him, and the first one pushes him a little bit further, so he almost starts to fall into the tub, and
Sure.
then the second one actually pushes him fully into the tub.
Got it.
And he just hits his head on the way down.
Okay. He is dead.
oh damn.
He only has 52 HP to start off with,
Oh.
so combat is already done.
Shit. All right.
What the
Can I
fuck
go
is
take
going
his-
on?
I'm gonna go take his helm off.
'Kay.
Because who the fuck you mean queen?
You see.
Do I recognize him?
No, I mean he just looks like a standard human. He is wearing what looks like military style armor. You do see a logo on his breastplate that does actually match the logo of the chest you're carrying. He also does. I would assume this story might have been brought up to you at least a little bit when you were a child about what like your parents used to do, and the colors he's wearing actually matches the outfits that they had when they were younger.
Manon, does he look familiar?
I don't think so, but the uniform I think is from Averant.
From Avert?
Like to
Avert
chest.
has a.
Yeah.
He does have
Does
3
anyone
possessions.
speak with the dead?
Oh, I took the wrong. I made the wrong choices. I almost chose that. for
Oh,
my
no.
new thing when I leveled up, and I said, "How much am I going to use that?"
He does have 3 possessions on him. He does have his greatsword, which is just a +1 magical greatsword.
Ooh,
Nothing super
I
special.
do. I have. It's revivified. That doesn't really
No,
help.
that
No,
wouldn't-
that's
wouldn't help.
that's not what you
No.
want.
That's not what we want. Never mind.
He does have what looks like a letter, and then he also has the other cube.
Oh.
I mean, I'll take the greatsword if nobody wants it. I'm actually proficient.
It's certainly not on my
Fighters.
list.
Okay. Yeah, it's just a +1 greatsword, so yeah, you can just find it in inventory. The
Fighters keeper.
yeah, you got the cube, which is the right wing.
I'm gonna open the letter.
You want to open up the letter? Okay. The letter itself is entailed to just any freelancer soldier that may follow. You are sent over to find Malik. Due to our other traitor soldiers, you are to find them, kill them, and find out what Malik is doing. Return back to base once all information is acquired.
There a date on it,
No.
perchance? You know, maybe we should revivify him so we can ask him questions.
I mean,
That's mighty expensive.
That's very true.
Don't we have diamonds? Do we have diamonds?
You have
Wait,
enough.
if we find Malik, what? I'm sorry.
Hmm?
What does it say? If they find Malik, what?
Find
letter.
out what he's up to and return back to base.
Are we saying there's another person on the table? Another one? Some kind of army or force of some sort under this banner?
Wouldn't surprise me. if it
Bjorn,
was
you
so
said something
powerful.
about that, didn't you? So yes, we have 10 diamonds of, I think, 500 each. I don't know. We got a bunch of diamonds. So if you desperately want to bring him back, then yes, we can. Although I think we need to powder it first, don't we?
I think so.
Was Bjorn going to say something?
I was gonna say I had hold person if I cast it on the corpse and we do revivify. Other than that, I would say it would make sense that a symbol would have soldiers, and player to DM, the letter said, find them, kill them, find out what Malik's up to.
Correct.
Did I hear you correctly?
Yep.
Based on
So
the
it makes it
letter-
sound like the traitor soldiers would be following Malik.
Or
Sorry, go ahead.
I think we are following Malik. And we are the ones they need to find and interrogate.
But then these guys are against Malik.
They wear the same symbol as
Copio.
Oh, is this the same symbol that my dad would have told us about as like Avran soldiers had?
It is similar, but it does look like it has changed over the past several years. But it is very close to it.
I say we tie him up and revivify and ask him some questions. Where's Ty?
Just hanging out back here. You guys murder as you see fit.
Do you have any input? Do you ever speak with the dead?
I'm not a mage by trade, no.
I mean, he's not technically dead, right? He's just unconscious.
He's
Has he
currently technically unconscious. Yeah, he's not actually dead.
Okay,
dead.
yeah. So I'm like, we could just bring him back up. Hang on, and I'm just gonna cast at
Should
least
we-
spare the dying on him for right now.
Should we tie him
Okay,
up
so
first?
you give him
So
one
he's at
HP.
zero
Before
hit
he
points,
does,
but
I
he's
wanna
no
cast
longer making
hold person.
saves.
Okay,
Wait,
so-
what? Sorry.
He's at 0 hit points, making no saves at least.
Okay.
He's stable,
Okay,
so
so
at least he's not dying. Now we
will
can
In-
discuss.
Bjorn above table. If you cast hold person, I don't know if he can speak technically.
hold
'Cause
person,
isn't
he
it
can
like
still
a
speak.
paralysis?
No, he can speak.
Oh,
Hold
never mind
person
then.
just
Yeah,
is
he's
is the
capable.
restraint. Yeah, he can still speak.
Oh, Bjorn, live your best life then.
Hold person to it.
Okay.
Before he wakes.
All right, technically he cannot fight it because he's still technically, unconscious. He's just stable. So he is
I
held.
cast it.
All right, I'm like, if we're good, I'll wake him up here.
Okay, so you wake him up, give him
Just
1
have the
HP.
sword
Cast
out.
burning hands. No, I'll cast cure wounds.
Okay, you see this pale skinned
Or-
human just kind of
12.
what happened? What the hell? What'd you do to me?
Easy, big
Biscuit is
boy.
perched on the edge of the table, on the edge of the tub, just leaning over him.
Yeah, because he's
dragon
in the
angel.
tub technically, because that's where he fell
Easy,
back.
fuzzy little man peach.
Just all of us around the tub staring down.
Pretty
You
much.
said he had a scimitar at first, right?
He was holding a scimitar, but it was a rusty scimitar. He just grabbed one that was hanging around.
Can I be like flipping it in my hands and catching it and just looking at him and in like an intimidation thing?
If you want to, sure.
I want to be the bad cop.
Okay, you can give me an intimidation check.
Does that mean Alistair's the good cop?
Sounds about
You
right.
guys are here
I'm the-
too. You could
I'm
all
the
be good
okay
cops.
We could all be-
Intimidation. That was a 17.
17. Ooh, big girl whipping around a scimitar. Feel all big and bad?
Hey, over here, big guy. Look, we're not
Can I
your
kill
enemies,
him?
like I said. No,
You're
you
with her,
can't.
right?
Yes, we're traveling together. But
Yeah, then you're my
No.
enemy.
I don't think we're who you think we are.
This fella lacks
I'm sorry.
imagination.
I'm sorry, short horns, pinkish of skin, drowish of features, tiefling. I'm pretty sure you're either the queen or her daughter.
No.
Deception check with disadvantage.
Natural one.
Oh gosh. She's like, no,
You just
of
like,
course not.
just like, look at you.
It comes out in exactly that tone. And
You
yeah.
act like you're from the dirt and the grime, but you still have pompous princess written all over you. It's gonna follow you wherever you go.
You're not helping Manon. All right.
Wow,
All right.
he's really not observant, is he?
All right. What do you got against the Queen of the Shadowfell?
We have our orders. We find her. We find her kid. Kill him. We find the husband.
Okay.
We retrieve him.
All right. You're not helping your case here. Are you
Then
working
fucking
with
kill me.
Malik? Working with Malik?
Malik? Fuck no.
Okay. So then why would you want to kill the Queen of the Shadowfell?
Orders are orders. I don't ask questions.
Well, then you're
It's
dumb.
dumb.
I was right. He does lack imagination.
I swing a sword. I don't write books or draw out pages. Do that for the mages.
If you're after Malik and his shit, then we have a common enemy.
Oh, so you're doing the my enemy, enemy is my friend thing. I gotcha.
I mean, if conveniently, yes, I guess. But
And he's just
yeah,
gonna immediately
we're-
spit on your face.
Okay, can I take
Now
back
I cast
over
burning hands.
here?
Biscuit's little stingy tail is waving
I
around, and I
legitimately
look
do.
at her like, no, you can't. You can't.
Auntie.
11 points of burning damage.
I mean, yeah, he's
Points
back
left.
down.
He has 1 hit point left. That's it.
As you
Based
burn him,
on
it's
all
like,
that math. You want to try that again, asshole? You're not gonna spit in your mouth. It's burnt.
okay.
You're arrogant.
With his bonus, okay, he's just gonna hold 2, and he's just like, either you tried to kill me and you failed, or you're holding back, and either way, I'm fine.
I'm just giving you a chance. One last chance.
I mean, I
Either
actually
talk to
killed
us-
you, so
You can either talk to us or we can end it. That's your call.
Hang on.
I'll make a persuasion roll if you want.
Sure.
There are things worse than death.
There are things worse
Have
than
you
death.
ever heard of a blood raven?
20.
That's what he's
23.
thinking of. 23? Okay.
Yeah.
Just gotta figure out something.
If I was playing an evil person, I'd be like, I'll kill you again. I'll just bring you right back again. And then we can try to start this all over again.
I was gonna go for the fingernails, but
Bloody
That's
go.
going full Koro.
Bloody go.
Okay. He listens to you. He's like, okay, continue talking.
Like I said, you're the one who can start talking here. So who are you working for? You have to have asked a question to somebody at some point. Why do they want her dead and her daughter dead, and they want Soma?
He kind of like laughs, and then he moves his hand to point his logo, and he's going to cast teleportation. He's going to disappear. He
He
succeeded.
can't move his. He
person.
can't move.
He actively can make wisdom saving throws.
Well, shit.
So make one.
I knew
He
we should have
did.
tied.
He did.
What do you get?
22.
Gotta beat us.
If it was combat, it'd be different because he would have to sacrifice his action. But this is just consistently going. So yeah, he's able to disappear.
Oh, that was fucking annoying. Did we get that? Did he had the key? Did we get it from him?
Yeah.
Yes. He took it from him.
Yeah, we did.
Next one.
So-
Skill.
Add to the checklist. Find out why Averant wants to kill Manon's family.
So there's a
Chuck
new-
that rusty scimitar to the tub he was sitting in.
So there's another person or another organization on the board. That won't be troublesome at all, right?
More chaos!
As Nova
Well,
just
they'll have
looks
fun.
at her book and just starts writing it down like, this is why we can't have nice things.
Well,
What
my
nice
parents
things have
are
we had?
immortal, but I'm not.
Well, at this point, our one lead is the chest, so back to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Did we look in this room if there was anything else in here? Needed?
I'm going for the chest, but you guys are welcome to look.
Okay, you put the cube in the chest. You immediately find inside is a golden rapier with platinum edged around it. The only thing that is not metal on it is the wrapping around the actual handle that looks like it's made out of very, very fine cloth and leather. The blade itself is shaped to almost have a bend of a katana, but it has a very elegant guard to it. And it looks like the way the blade is made is for quick cuts instead of overall damage. It also looks like it has some kind of magical properties too with it.
I pull out the magnifying glass.
You have the Sword of Leadership. This is a +3 magical rapier. The weapon grants the wielder a +2 to charisma score and charisma saving throw, allowing the blade to be wielded with charisma instead of with dexterity. Due to how light the blade is, it can be used as a bonus action, allowing you to dual wield with another sword. You also gain the Inspiring Leader feat by equipping this blade. It can only be equipped to bards and warlocks.
I will just hold out that blade for Bjorn.
Are you sure? I looked at Ronnie.
I'm not much of a leader, love.
It might be beneficial for future. We are going to figure out your.
It also does
Tribes,
require to
you
be
know.
attuned if it makes a difference too.
We are going to figure out what's going on with your tribe eventually. So,
You know, I always wanted to jealously be a captain. Perhaps this is a good baby step. Now,
It's an
There you go.
omen.
As you take it, it dissolves into you, and now you can summon it as a pack weapon, even though you're not a Hexblade warlock. As long as you're attuned to it.
Fancy.
And it always equips to your offhand. So as long as you are attacking with a light weapon in your main hand, you can technically attack with this as a bonus action if you choose.
high tide is perfect. So,
As far as in the room, anybody in the room that wants to look around, you can give me an investigation check.
Still the bathtub room.
Yeah.
I'll move back into the room and do an investigation too.
I'm specifically checking out the other end of the room from the fireplace where the gargoyle is and stuff.
I'll say I stepped
Solid
out.
10. Solid 10.
Oh, yeah,
Uh,
you're gonna check out like the gargoyle on the hallway, or
Oh, did we come out of the room? No, this
oh
is
no,
the
I
one
was,
that we were
oh
in,
you're
right?
oh you're doing it in the room.
This guy
Okay,
here.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm curious. I'm come check in the room. But since I rolled a 3, it doesn't really matter.
I got a 17 plus, what was it?
I'm in the way.
3.
Okay, and Alistair, what'd you get?
It's a solid 10.
Solid 10. All right, Nova, while you're investigating this room, you're the one who can figure out a couple things. One is this room is well cleaned before the fight happened. It looks like someone actually did recently take some baths in here, or at least the water's running. And due to the fire and steam in the room from different candles and the fireplace, the steam is still kind of fogging up the area. There is a bowl in the middle that's full of rose petals and very exquisite different kind of cherries and cherry stems within the plate itself. The statue itself is actually a total of 3 statues together. The main statue head is actually of what looks like a humanoid fox. The 2 sides look like they are smaller foxes that are actually not humanoid, and they are leaning and almost kind of like holding bowls that have flowers inside of them to actually pray to the fox itself. It looks like someone has been consistently replacing the actual sacrifices of different kind of what looks like different kind of flowers from the Feywild here. From anybody who lives in the Feywild or from the Feywild, these are sacrificial flowers. Flowers that are forbidden to actually take from their lands. If you do, you can actually upset the god that actually dominates them. But they are used to actually give out to certain gods as like a true belief that you break all laws to serve this god.
But did anybody remember the information about the different ancient gods we found out? Or did we find out anything? Because this is some kind of altar.
There was one that was. She looks like a fox. That would be Okarai. She was. This doesn't seem very rageful, but she was once a trickster. Isn't that what you find out? Actually,
I mean,
Table, you actually found that in the library, so you know that better than I do.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot. It looks like it's one of the ancients, and these flowers are sacrificial flowers. They're not supposed to be removed from their lands, but they are used in praying to gods. So someone has made an altar for one of the original ancient ones that is encapsulated and banished to the far realm here. That's kind of concerning.
At the bottom, there is a scripture, sort of a poem of sorts, explaining the reasoning for the flowers. Due to the beauty of Akarai, she has been able to seduce men and women alike to steal from their own lands, break from their own laws, and define their own deities to give to her. And only the most severe breaking of laws and breaks of devotion makes her the most happy.
I open my book and write it down. I'm going to put it in the actual, and I do a quick sketch of the altar and such.
Okay.
I'm putting it in the grimoire that's connected to the tribe information.
Anybody is in the hallway, start to notice that a lot of the candles in the area start to dim. You guys start to hear a scream again. Please, somebody, and immediately start screaming almost like they have no choice but to scream, and they immediately scream like bloody murder for help, as this is the person who's originally screaming, and it's from the other side of the actual building.
What other side?
Back where you
Like
guys
This
were.
way?
So,
Like in the other wing, or
This way?
Like where
Somewhere
Biscuit
over
went?
here?
so like over here where you guys started.
here?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna move because Tyler is technically with you guys. As this happens, lights start to dim, but the lights in the room hold solid. Any lights that are not in room start to dim. After 5 seconds, dim. After another 5 seconds, dim, until they just kind of get put out. The sound of the carver against plaster and wood gets more aggressive.
Bloody hell, it wasn't this feller then. There's someone else here. But they're killing the puppets.
Do we know it's the puppets or who's screaming? I feel like, do we go towards the screaming or do we go away from it?
We came up here because we were going toward it. Biscuit is actually going to fly ahead of us toward it.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow behind Biscuit at a distance.
As you guys get there, you do see a human male, a little bit old of age. Hang on 1 second. Guys moving very fast. You guys find a man standing here, human, male of age, a little bit old, male old of age. That you see Bertrand just standing there, arms behind his back, as he just slicks back his hair from some of the bangs coming out. Well, I would say my master's ready, but you did not wait as I instructed you to. You just find yourself so convenient to walk around the place. I gave you rules. I gave you instructions.
We're not very good at following instructions.
As you just see him pull out a knife from his side and a few mannequin faces, he just drops them on the ground. Neither were they. And you start to see his arms get pulled up by strings. He starts to get pulled up and he starts to echo like very ethereally. Just like them, you failed, and his voice starts going so echoey you can't even understand what he's saying as he just goes in the shadows and you start to hear his body stretch. We're going to take a break and we'll be back in 10 minutes. All right, we are back. All right, so as the shadows themselves consume around the area, requiring you all to at least have dark vision to see, you immediately hear wires come out instead of ropes and ribbons, as you immediately see this angel summoned where Bertrand was, made out of porcelain, iron, and wood. Summon himself a golden sword that is also made out of brass, as he just swings it around and just holds it there with like strings, like it's the sword of his puppet. And elongating his body, where most of his size is his wings, but his body itself is considered large by nature. We're going to go into combat, so I'm going to need initiative again.
Absolutely ridiculously huge.
Is he considered large or huge? Because that's like huge size.
He's considered huge. His body's considered large, but with the wings of how large they are, he is considered a huge creature without account.
Copy that.
Oh, that was kind.
So if you have by any chance an ability that actually has him remove his wings, he is then a large creature. 20 or higher. Guys. All right.
The dice are not on our side.
15 or higher. Manon.
Oh, God.
18 from Bjorn. Manon.
15.
15. All right, so it would be 10 or higher.
I got 11.
11. Nova.
13.
Alistair.
10.
And Biscuit got 8.
Okay.
Are you gonna? Is Ty going to be part of our initiative or no?
I automatically give Ty a natural 1.
Oh, okay.
All right. If you do not have does anybody here not have dark vision or have the ability to, or does not have a passive ability to have dark vision? You all good? Okay, cool. So you guys can at least see him as long as you're within 60 feet at the bare minimum, depending on your specific race or creature you are. Let me put on the music. All right. As he just floats there, he's not technically flying. His wings are still being held up, but he moves them as if his own wings are his own puppet hands. He pulls with these wires this long sword into his hand, and he immediately pulls it up and he just kind of puts it in front of him like a paladin guarding with his blade. He is going to immediately target the person closest to him, which is going to be Ronin, as he's going to first start off his first attack with his soul sword. That's cocked. That is a 21 to hit.
That will indeed hit.
Okay, so I have to break this up into 2 points of damage. First will be slashing. Second one will be my choice of necrotic or radiant. This one I'm going to choose radiant. So,
Did he attack with disadvantage?
No. Cocked. That would have been better anyway. So that is 15 points of slashing damage against Ranid, followed by
Okay.
14 points of radiant damage as he strikes down, and you feel the blade cut down, and immediately, kind of like a weaker version of divine strike, you just feel like this light come against you, but it's less of like divine light, but more or less just like he's absorbing all the light in the area to one spot, and he's just creating like an impulse effect from that. And then he's going to pull the strings back up, hold the blade, and he's going to strike down at you again. With disadvantage, that is going to be a 18 to hit. An 18 to hit.
Yes.
All right, so same thing, slashing first. That is going to be 20 points of slashing, followed by 7 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
As he pulls it back up again, he is this time going to swing the sword around like a whip instead of holding it, and he's going to pull it back. He's going to swing it straight forward, and this time he's going to target Bjorn. All right, with disadvantage, that is going to be a 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay, so first half, that's 11 points of slashing. And then for the radiant damage, that is 19 points of radiant damage. And then he pulls the wires back in, and he just has it hanging from his fingers. Okay. Bonus action, he's going to lift up his other hand, and you're going to start seeing wires forming underneath real fast as it starts to build something, and he's going to build a guardian within his hand. Guardian cannot go until his next turn. That is... I'm going to have him not use a legendary action so he can give himself a charge next turn. So I'm going to forego his legendary action. We will go to top of the round to Bjorn.
How far off the ground are the wires holding the great sword?
Holding the sword? I mean, the sword is being held by his hands, and the distance as he just lets it hang there is by like 2 feet.
Yeah, but I mean, how far off the ground is he? Is his hand? Is he hovering? I basically want to see how I have to hit the wires. I want to aim at the wires. But
I see what you mean. If you want to try to get up to the wires that are holding him up, you would have to, because based off his height, his body itself up to his head is about 10 feet in height. His wings go up to about 15 feet. So to pull the strings that hold his wings up, you would have to strike 15 feet in the air.
I will unfurl my wings and try and do so.
Okay.
First attack would be a 26 to hit.
That's a hit.
So that is 17.
17 points of damage. And what type of damage is it?
Just slashing.
Okay.
Actually, that would be slashing, and then he's going to take also 4 points of radiant damage.
Okay. He is vulnerable to radiant, so he's going to take double of that.
Sweet. He's also going to take 7 points of sneak attack damage since Ronin is within 5 feet of him.
Okay.
Since my high tide has light property, I'm going to do it one more time.
Okay.
23 to hit.
23 is a hit.
Sweet. 12 points of slashing.
Okay.
And 10 points of radiant.
That's 20 points. Okay.
And as I distract him with them, I'm going to bonus action stab him with my dagger or try to.
Okay.
Unnatural 20 to hit.
Okay.
And
Oh, wait.
Seven
Unnatural
points of
20? So 20 even? That is a miss.
okay. Then I will kind of backstep, distract / miss, and end my turn there.
Okie dokie. We're going to go to Manan.
Bet you can't guess what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna hit a bitch.
Okay.
Meow. Oof. That one's probably not gonna hit. It's a 14.
That is
We're
a
gonna
miss.
Try it again. It's another 14. That dice is going to jail. Offhand attack. 19.
That's a miss.
Just so blinded by rage from that stupid average soldier guy. I'm trying to cut the strings, but they won't cut. We'll just say that. And that's all I can do, Chief. Yeah.
Okay.
That was a really L round. That's
Nova.
it.
I'm going to cast Moonbeam at will and center it onto him.
Got it.
So now there's a column. If he, even though he's higher up, he is still within it because it's 60
Mm-hmm.
feet. Center, and he needs to make a con saving.
I would like to just
throw.
ask this question just in case the battle does change. Do you want the pillar of the beam to start from where the floor is and go up to the 3rd floor, or start from the ceiling of the 2nd floor and drop down to the 1st? It does make a difference in this battle.
So you're saying I could have it so it goes through to the bottom floor?
It is a tall beam, so it can go
Yes,
through. It can go
60
through
feet.
floors. So do you want to start from the floor of this and go up, or start from the ceiling and go down?
I think for now the ceiling and going down.
Got it. Okay, cool. Alright.
He needs to make a con saving throw.
Okie dokie. That is an 11.
That's a miss. It had to be 17, so he gets 2d10 damage, and it's radiant damage, so he gets 18 damage.
Okay, so he is vulnerable, so he's going to take 36.
So now he will be, if he starts his turn there, he'll have to make another con saving throw.
Sounds good.
And as a bonus action, who got hurt so far?
Ronin. And a little bit
Ronin.
of Bjorn.
So Ronin, I'm going to give you, let's see, I'll give you 1d6 worth of healing light, and that's 6. So you get 6 points.
Cheers. Appreciate it. It helps.
Back. Let me put that down. Confirm. And I can only do it at one creature at a time. So That would be my turn.
Sounds good. We do go then to Ronin.
Can we put
Hold up.
do we need to put a counter or something on him to show where the moonbeam is?
I mean, I can.
Thank you.
Or can you?
There we go. Woo! Awesome.
That was rude. And I'm gonna pop out the whatchamacallit, the King's Bearer, and take a big ol' swipe at him.
Okay.
For a whopping 11 to hit.
Unfortunately not.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Bonus action, we will summon the big floppy. Pull it out here. And behind him. And attack with that. Gonna be 19 to hit?
That's a miss.
Jeez, Louise. Alright, we're not rolling with. Alright. Yeah, so do I want to try and move? Actually, can I retcon that I summoned the big floppy here? Here?
Sure.
Okay. And then that was my bonus. Yeah, I'm gonna stay here for now. All right, that's my turn.
Okie dokie. We got Alistair.
All right. I think just because I'm gonna move to here.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Radiant. So I need him to make a Wisdom saving throw, please.
Let's see. Cocked. Jesus Christ. There. 24.
Okay, so he succeeds. Okay, so so he will take 13 halved, but as radiant. So he's vulnerable against 13.
Okay.
And his speed is reduced by half. Oh, and actually the marionette would have to as well, because it's a 15-foot radius.
Okie dokie. Okay, I gotta move these things out of the way. Okay, Marionette got a 14.
Okay, that's a fail, so 13 radiant to him as well.
Okay, to the Marionette.
And then his speed would be halved as well.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I think that's all I can. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Biscuit.
All right, so I cannot forgo my attack to have her make an attack, but sting is an action. It is not an attack. It's a saving throw. Can I have her sting him?
Sure.
All right. I need a Constitution saving throw from him.
I'm gonna take these dice out of here. They keep blocking me from getting rolls. 18.
Yeah, that saves.
Okay.
And then she is just going to fly up kind of around the wire. Why is it moving both of me? What the fuck?
We've had this problem before because you control technically both of them. Sometimes it's like it forces.
Let's see if I can take them off separate and see if I can get to do that. We're gonna move her. She's gonna kind of flutter through and around the wires, just around his head to annoy him. For the rest of her, and that is her turn.
Okay. We will go then to Tylarian to finish off the round. He is going to summon his longbow. He's going to stay where he is, which he's best at ranged. And he is going to start off by actually doing... because people are close, he can't do that. He's just going to have to do his regular bow. Yeah, he's going to have to do his regular bow. So he is going to attack with his energy bow. So that is a 31 to hit for the first attack. Second one is a 30 to hit. And then he can only attack 2 times. So that is going to be 3d8 per. 8, 15, 19, and then 8, 9, 15. So that's 29 plus 16. 35. So he's going to take 45 points of damage. And then there's nothing else he can really do due to his abilities, so he's gonna end his turn there. We're gonna go back up to the Porcelain Angel. What kind of saving throw does he have to make, Nova?
It's a con saving throw.
Con saving throw. Okay.
And he'll still take half damage if he succeeds.
Well, he failed. He got 6.
Okay. He gets, let's see, double check this real quick. Sorry. Okay, so he gets 12 radiant damage.
24.
And if he stays in there again, he would look at it again.
I'm actually going to need him to make a save as well because he's starting his turn in my area.
Natural 20.
Okay, so then he'll take half damage, which will be fast. 17 points of radiant.
Okay, so then that'd be 34.
Hit him with
Well, it's half
radiance.
because he succeeded.
Oh, you already did the...
that was just total. So
Okay,
that
got
would
it.
be-
Okay,
so
got it.
17 flat then.
Got it. Okay, cool.
And he can only move half speed.
Yep. All right, so we're going to use the charge he saved for legendary action to do displacement. He is going to pull down strings in the ceiling, and they're magically going to enchant everyone. So I need everyone to give me a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw.
This includes Biscuit, and if Big Floppy can be affected by a movement spell, then yeah, it's the same thing for Big
Is it-
Floppy.
So everyone.
No, it's not a creature, so
Okay.
24.
You said that everyone, right?
Yeah.
minus 18.
Okay.
And
15.
Biscuit is 13.
Okay. How about Alistair? What'd you get?
24.
24. Bjorn? 10. Manon?
15.
And Nova.
It's a 15 plus 16.
Okay.
A large number.
Okay. So DC was
Of some
16. So Biscuit, Bjorn, and Manon are going to get displaced. back a little bit. So Biscuit is going to get moved over here. Bjorn is going to get moved over there. And Manon is going to get moved over there. And you're going to immediately see an enchantment go in the room and you can hear a door lock.
Stuck me in the fucking bathroom?
That's what it looks
Put a
like.
baby in the corner.
Yep.
Is it even clean in here?
Jesus
Probably.
Christ.
I doubt
It's probably a men's bathroom.
I don't
Ah!
And then we are going to bonus action create another guardian. I'm gonna have it summoned. He can summon 15 feet ahead, so I'm gonna have it move over there. And to put it in perspective, in case you guys are curious, so they don't randomly just summon there. Like his strings move, so when they're there, it's like the strings hit the ceiling and they just click crawl on the ceiling and drop down. So they still attach to him by technicality.
That makes
And
sense.
he is going to draw his sword again because Ronin is still there. He's just going to take advantage of not having to move. Well, actually, let me roll
Hey,
because
Joe,
he.
since your mannequin dropped down into my area, I would need to make a save.
Well, it doesn't matter what it be. Your radius is all over the place.
Well, right, no, but I'm saying it dropped down, so it came into the area for the first time. So
Yeah,
we need to
that's
make
what I'm
a
saying.
save
It's like
to-
your whole area is the whole save.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying because he popped in, he would have to.
All right,
cancel
that's
something.
a 19.
Okay, so that's a success. So he will take.
popped in.
He's gonna take. So
Those
15
are some
half
noisy dice.
radiant.
Okay, so 15 halved. The Guardians are not vulnerable to the Radiant, so they just take the half damage.
All good.
So. Okay. I'm gonna have him roll to see if he's gonna move or if he's gonna stay. He doesn't want to move, but he does have a lot of effects on him. Okay,
You'd
what the
have
fuck is
half
going on?
speed, right? Yeah.
Okay, that is pretty low. He is actually going to pull the strings up, like he's almost gonna like pull his own strings with his hands down, so he can pull his own wings up, so he can lift himself up, and he's gonna pull himself away.
So I get an attack of opportunity.
You do.
All right, we're going to take a swipe at him again with the King's Bearer, with a real die this time.
So 5,
He can
10,
only
15.
move half speed, right? Because of Alistair's effect?
So he's got 30 feet then, because he can move 60 feet. So 5,
Okay.
10, 15.
God damn it, another 11.
Okay.
You're going to jail.
He's gonna peer over there, and I'm gonna have him. I'm gonna have him do fling. He's gonna grab some of the remnants of some of the actual marionettes that he's destroyed, and he's gonna bottle them up in a hand, and he's gonna immediately chuck them. And he can target 3 creatures at once. So I'm gonna have him target. He actually can't hit. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40. Okay, so he can only hit Alistair and Ronin, so he's gonna target you two. So
Is that a wall or a balcony?
It's a
I was
balcony.
Trying to. Oh, okay. I looked wallish. That's what I was asking.
so that's an 18 to hit against Alistair and Ronin.
Yes.
Okay, no to Alistair. Okay, so it's only gonna hit
No.
Ronin.
And then was that disadvantage on Ronin?
That would have
It's
been the
fine.
disadvantage roll. So so that's gonna be 20 points of damage of bludgeoning damage to Ronin, as a bunch of
Ouch.
random
Okay.
pieces of mannequins just get chucked at you at fast pace. And then multi attack. I'm gonna have him pick up more of the mannequins. I'm gonna have him repair, and he's gonna repair some of his wounds. He cannot magically cure himself. He can only repair some of his body, so I'm gonna have him heal for 20. All right, we go to Bjorn.
Real realizing I just got displaced. Just a quick glance at Manon, and that's a door closest to him of the room we're in, yeah?
Yeah, it's a door. And to imply you guys aren't actually in the bathroom. I did not make this map. They're just rooms.
Oh. Okay. No, it's a bathroom. It's
Kind of
canon
funny
now.
if it was a bathroom. I'm not gonna lie.
It's totally canon now.
You guys
It's a
do see
bathroom.
that this area is full of chained up marionettes. That most of them are damaged, but you do hear one crying in pain somewhere in this room.
I would like to search for that one.
All right, investigation check. This would be your action because you're choosing not to leave the room and look around.
I almost do, but then... Nope, 4, no idea.
Okay. You look around. You can't tell which
Sounds-
one is moving and which one's not. They are by all intents and purposes really good at staying still, so you can't tell which one's actually the one that's actively screaming out. But right now, while you're looking, they're being extremely quiet. Anything I want to do is a bonus action.
Is there anything I want to do with a bonus action? That's a good question. You know what? I'm gonna hide.
Okay. Bonus action hide stealth check.
– 23.
23. Okay. You were hidden. All of a sudden, fucking Biscuit and Manon thought you were there, and now you're not.
Returned it.
Good. Let's see. We go to Manon.
Well, I did see I was locked in here with Bjorn Biscuit. And I looked at the door and then I glanced back and fucking Bjorn's gone. I'm just gonna say over my shoulder as I'm running to the door. You better have been displaced again. Or I'm gonna kick your ass. And I'm gonna try to break through the door.
Okay. I need you to give me a strength
I'm
check,
marking
please.
where the I'm marking the marionette, but I hate this guy. And I'm mad. Nope, not this dice. This dice hates. What was the check?
Strength.
Natural 20!
Okay.
This dice day.
I am going to
Holy
use the
man.
charge that I saved from him to make you roll again
Ah, fuck.
as a reaction.
You motherfucker. Alright, dice. It's
Come
time to
on.
pull a Laura
Come on,
Bailey
Laura.
moment.
Come on.
She does it.
Do it
Oh
again.
yeah.
Come on, dice!
Do it again.
Do it! No! That was a 15.
No. Yeah, you do not break down the door.
Damn it.
It is made of sturdier stuff than the other wooden doors that you just blew the house down.
I had the most perfect kick. It was better than the one that happened 15 minutes ago. And I got cock blocked by the magic door.
Sucks to suck.
Can I do anything else? Like, can I?
I mean, I'm saying you're going to use your action to kick the door. You use some of your movement. I don't know if you used it all. I doubt you used it all. If you have a bonus action, you can try to use it.
I'll take this time to look and see where that crying, creepy. Does it sound like the voice we've been hearing this whole time?
It does. As you get closer, it does sound like it has like a scratchiness to its vocal cords. It doesn't sound
Where
too
is it?
indifferent the way that he speaks when he's in this form. I mean, if you want to look around, you can use the rest of your movement speed to move around and do an investigation check to see if you can figure out which one of the marionettes in here is actually the one that was screaming out.
All right. And then I'm going back for that door. There's another fucking good check. Where the fuck were you last roll? Investigation, that's 19 flat.
19. Okay. You do see a marionette sitting there as she thinks that everything's quiet now because Bjorn went invisible and basically disappeared. That she just kind of starts moving with her chains and she starts trying to take them off. And you see what doesn't look fully like a marionette, but a paled out humanoid with just extremely pale skin and kind of very wooden metallic bones. She just kind of looks at you and she stares. She's got reddish of hair that kind of hangs over one eye that looks like the eye that hangs over seems fake, and then the other eye itself looks real. She just kind of squints her eyes, unsure what you're going to do. At this point, she's not
squint
currently
my eyes
screaming.
back.
She's now wondering what you're going to do.
I'm gonna squint my eyes back, and I'm just gonna be like, with my sword, with my scimitar, and I'll probably end my turn there.
Okay. We're going to go Nova.
So because this is a balcony, I'm gonna bonus action move the moonbeam back onto him, so he needs to make another saving throw.
Sure. 12.
He gets 9 and 5 radiant, so plus 5 radiance. So he's got, what is 9 plus 5? Sorry,
14.
I can't do math. And then I'm going to use my Eldritch Blast, and the first one I'm going to target this little marionette right here.
Okay.
That is an 11 plus 12 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. The first beam is 9 plus 6, and that is force damage.
Okay.
And then my second beam, I'm going to target the other marinate.
Yep.
Ooh, yes, that was a natural 20 for
Nice.
plus 12, so 2 crit damage. Here we go. That would be, wow, that's creepy. It was 2 8s. 2 8s plus 6.
16, so 22.
And then, so yeah, then that's my turn. I'm just gonna move to the other side of this.
Wait, you're
person.
doing D8s? I thought your Eldritch Blasts were D10s.
Those were
Oh, you just
D10s.
got 8s. Never mind, I'm sorry.
I got 2 8s, mine on it
Okay,
because
got it. I got confused.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay, we go to Ronin.
All right, bonus action. I'm going to have Big Floppy take a swipe at this guy. 13 to hit.
Miss.
Yeah, I figured. I'm rolling like crap tonight,
That's...
which makes this probably a bad idea, but he's pissing me off. So I'm taking the I'm going to run right up in his face and take another swipe with the King's Bearer.
Okay.
Come on. Okay, natural 20 for 28.
Okay.
So that's crit damage. So that's 12.
12 points?
Yeah, piercing, but where's the plus 40? 10, it's not rolling. That's annoying. It didn't roll that. Oh, because I rolled the wrong thing. No, they're both say piercing. I don't know. I don't understand why it didn't roll the 4d10, but I'm going to do that now.
It might be that beyond 20 at a sync, it might not be working.
22. I'm just looking right at
Got it.
D&D Beyond though. So that's the 22 for the additional.
Okay.
So that was 12 plus 22. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's 34 that I also am going to heal with a charge. Spend that. I drain charge. And then movement bonus, action. And I'm just gonna stare at him. Oh, actually,
Okay.
as I'm running up, I'm going, what did you do with my biscuit?
Let's see. We go to.
I'm chopped liver over here, Ronin.
I didn't
go-
notice you or Bjorn disappearing. I just noticed biscuit.
Alistair.
Okay. Well, I guess what I was gonna do just ran away from me. So, I will attempt to swipe this mannequin next to me with the radiant sword, the twin star. Oh, you fucker! One shy. That's a 28 to hit.
Yep.
Right. 4. $21 points of flesh piercing. Hold on, that is right. Stand by. Okay, I'm sorry. Crap. So that is 11 points of radiance and 9 points of slashing.
Okay.
Yeah. That's great. Okay. And then let's go ahead and I will use healing word on Ronin. She's the only one in range that I can see still.
Ooh,
Go ahead and
thank you.
Yeah. You 9 points of healing?
9? Thank you.
Correct.
And I'll get a 10.
And for shits and giggles, these guys don't look undead, correct? None of them?
No.
Okay, just verified. That is my turn.
Okay. We go to Biscuit.
Biscuit is going to look around very confused and just kind of fly up to Menon and see this creature here and cock her little head and send me the information. First, an image of where they are and also that they are not alone. But that's all she's going to do.
Okay. Got it. We're gonna finish off with Hilarion, knowing he's gonna just take a move and he's gonna assume that he can at least target the creature and hope Ronin can handle the attack he's gonna do. So he is going to do Bursting Arrow. So he's gonna roll to attack first. Which does with a 22. Which unfortunately means that you will take damage, Ronin.
I'm prepared for that.
Alright, so he is going to take, starting off, a total of 18 points of damage. The burst and arrow effect is going to be 10 points. So you're going to take 10 points of force damage, Ronin, as he's going to take an additional 10. He's just going to yell over, sorry! It's the best I can do!
As long as it hits him.
He's going to... He is going to remember that the Guardians are vulnerable to fire, so he's going to use his extra attack to fire a firebolt at the marionette closest to him. Which is an 18, which does hit. So that's 13 points of damage, which would be 26 against the marionette. So that marionette bursts out of flames and gets destroyed. And that is his turn. back up to the porcelain angel. We're gonna have him legendary again, and he's gonna do displacement again, and he's just gonna.
He first needs to do
Oh, yeah.
a con or
I keep rolling low.
save.
It's only a 3.
Okay, 1 second. That would be 10 plus 7
Okay.
damage, so 17 radiant
So
damage.
34. Okay. He's gonna do displacement again. Between Alistair, Ronin, Nova, and Tylarian. I need charisma saving throws again.
Okay.
23.
Okay.
24 again. Jesus.
Okay.
15 plus 16.
Okay. And Tylarian was good with a 19. So you guys stay. So his displacement does not work. He is going to then spend a charge, and he's going to point over to the door to reinforce the door. And then he is going to No, I don't want him to keep taking damage, so I'm going to have him do... I'm going to have him cast this another charge for another legendary. I'm going to have him end all magical effects on the field. So,
Moonbeam goes away.
Moonbeam
then,
goes
right?
away, and the spiritual, goes away. Let me take that off real quick. But that means he runs out of charges right now for his legendaries, and I'm gonna have him sacrifice his actions to give him 1 charge back, but he can't do a legendary in this turn, so he's gonna charge back, and then bonus action he's gonna create another guardian. And I'm gonna have the guardian protect the door. I'm gonna have this guardian go, and this guardian's going to drop the blades and is going to leap and attack Alistair.
Do they get a attack of opportunity from Big Floppy?
I don't know, does that work for Big Floppy? Because Big Floppy wouldn't get
I
out
don't-
opportunity. I don't
Big
think.
I don't know.
No, Big Floppy. Big
Okay.
Floppy isn't a creature.
Yeah.
It's just
I
a
didn't
thing.
know.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
magical effect.
18 against Alistair. Okay, offhand. Not with a 5. Okay. Okay. That is their turn. Top of the round to Bjorn.
So I tracked the interaction between the marionette and Manan.
Yep.
Correct?
Yeah.
I saw it when moved.
Yep.
I would like to stealth my way up to said marionette.
Okay. Okay. She is hanging there in shackles from her arms.
I would like to slash her chains, and then in the next moment, I hold the blade to her neck after I slash her chains.
Okay. All right. So action is slash the chains. You put the blade to the neck. Moved. Anything else you want to do to your turn?
I will hold there and say, if you know how to kill the angel, tell us. If you don't, stay out of our way. And if you're controlling it, you die. Choose your next words carefully.
Okay. She is not going to respond. She's going to look at with you with an ugliest tone. We're going to go to Manan, followed by Nova.
Oh, there Bjorn is. I'm gonna save my commentary for later. I'll see that he's got that situation under control, and I'm going back to the store, and I'm gonna go to Mick kick it again.
Okay.
Kick it.
That's a spooky 20.
Okay. It currently does not because it's being reinforced by the Guardian.
I have nothing else to do. Okay. I'm gonna call out over my shoulder as the door doesn't budge. It's gonna be like, Bjorn, can you ask her if she knows how to open this door?
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Can I bonus action kick it?
No.
With a little shove?
Nope.
Bonus action slash it out of frustration?
Sure, but it's immune to slash damage, so sure.
We'll just say I did it.
Okay, cool. Sounds great. Nova.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast. First, do one blast at the little marionette that's in front of Alistair. That probably definitely hits. That's a 19 plus 12.
Yeah.
So then, that's 6 plus 6, force damage for the first.
Okay.
And then I'm going to actually target the big guy too with the second beam.
Okay.
That's 14 plus 12.
Yeah.
Okay, that's only a 3 plus 6 force damage.
Okay.
And then let's see. Bonus action. I'm going to use 2 of my healing light and give them to Ronin, seeing that she's up there in front.
Okay.
So you get 6
6. Thank you.
health back.
Appreciate that. And then I've got another 10. Thank you.
And that would be my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, you start to feel a presence to you, Nova. Someone seems to be approaching that you start to feel not sure about. Good or bad, you're not sure, but you start to feel a familiar presence that you've been seeing around as you start to see someone float up and start to walk past you. With a tiefling that matches your skin tone, immediately summon and draws a bow to help you on your side. We're going to end the combat there.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
So, with that, we're going to pause it there for anybody who is watching and you're excited for the new characters to join. Those are our 2 new characters. We will have Rangers and Arrows join next week, and we'll have Nerdish Cosplay join in 3 weeks. They'll be in for a few sessions, and do not forget to check out our first session, the new campaign, for their prologue, session 0 at the end of the month. That being said,
Tomorrow's Star Wars.
tomorrow's Star Wars. That being said, everybody have a fantastic night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.